Shannon Sharp.
Now listen to this guy in the comments, crack shot. He's saying all men can be rich. That's all that's needed. No, because let me tell you something. I've dated men that were older than me when I was young and they had money and they were whack lovers. He was whack, boring, very boring. And I just feel like the same complaints that men have, women also have. You understand? So instead of attacking each other and instead of just trying to understand where each other is coming from, that might be a start because Crackshot, we're on here to try to figure out how to elevate our frequencies. We're not trying to stay in a low vibration. We're trying to elevate our frequency. Clever Girl Reading says Black American males are the worst. Oh my gosh. All women can be rich too. Well, exactly. Look at Cher. There's a lot of celebrity women. Tracy Ellis Ross dates younger men. I have a girlfriend that is a skater, and she's very white girlfriend, Jewish. She's very fit, very in shape, and she complains about the guys her age. They like to date her because she's really petite, she's cute, so it's good for her age. And these old guys her age want to date her, but she don't like them because they have no vitality. They cannot keep up with her physically and stuff like that. So it goes both ways. You understand? The same complaints men have or the same complaints women have is the point I'm trying to make. Crackshot is saying females need to be humbled. I do agree that possibly they do need to be humbled, but you're only going to humble yourself for the right man. You're not going to humble yourself to a man that's not a leader, that can't provide for the family, that is not a good lover, that can't fight and protect you. I feel like a lot of the times women respond to men like that is because they just don't have any respect for them because they have not earned any. But let's listen. Just listen.
Come on, he'll be all right. Shannon gonna be richer. He gonna be richer.
And so
still rich. He's and that's cool. But we not talking about her because she the young girl. The old hoes is tired.
So they're all defending, all these men are defending Shannon Sharp for dating this 18-year-old girl. And, I think he's an idiot for putting himself in that position to give all his wealth away to some white woman, which is what a lot of black men do. They get a woman that's not black and then give all their wealth away to a white person. And it makes no sense. I just feel like there is no defense for Shannon Sharp. I don't know. I just don't see why anybody would defend him. He's weird. And from the first time I saw him, I thought something's not right there. So, and who cares? That's his business. If he wants to give away $50 million to a white sex worker, that's his problem.
But we're talking about these old rag. Listen, y'all aged out. The only reason y'all going at Shannon is because y'all mad because y'all aged the fuck out. And I ain't talking about y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. On
He's saying age the fuck out. Now, this is what is the killer to me because everybody on the earth knows that black women age the most beautifully out of everybody. You understand? The average black woman that's 50 probably looks 10 years younger or maybe even more. Crackshot said, what is required of females? Well, my answer would be that I would feel that I'm supposed to be a man's companion. I'm supposed to be, I would do whatever my man wants me to do. He's supposed to be the leader of the woman. He's supposed to be the protector of her soul. That is a man's job. You know what I mean? That's his job first. Okay. Woman's supposed to come in and be and assist him in the stuff that he does as a man and a leader, whatever it is he leads her and tells her to do. You understand? And I do feel that a woman should be humble to her man if he is worthy of being humbled too. I'm not humbling and getting behind a man that's not a leader and that's going to lead me to the bowels of hell and that can't provide for the family. I have to do everything for him, the kids, myself, everything. And he's not, there's no balance there. So that's, I feel, what is required of a female. But I feel like what is required of a man is greater. That is why I do feel that women should be a help and a companion and a comfort to a man. but men not most of the time are not in their position as a man. Men think money makes him the man, but it doesn't, because there's so many things also that a man is supposed to do for a woman. A submissive attitude. I don't even think a man wants a submissive woman. I feel like a man wants a woman that is going to sit with him in his leadership. Whatever he tells her to do, she must do. Now, if he's telling her a righteous thing to do, it's not a problem to be submissive to a man. But if you feel a man is going to lead you to do, listen, most of the women are in prison because of a man. Majority, just do the research. It's usually something intertwined, connected in with a man, of something he told them to do, or something that they got involved with a man, or some situation, abuse or whatever. That is the reason why women are in prison. So men have to take responsibility of their leadership of a woman. And if you are a good leader, I do feel that a woman would follow. John said the man wants to be respected. Everybody wants to be respected. You understand? Everybody wants to be respected. And I feel like a man that is a good leader, he would be respected. I just feel like none of these guys on this panel would I follow. I wouldn't trust him to lead me in a righteous way. I just wouldn't.
So I'm talking about women in general. The only reason, the main ones that's going at him, it's not the men, it's not the younger women, it's the old hag black women. The old hag black women, Celia.
It's not just old hag black women, it's white people, it's the media, it's everybody that's on his back. Everybody. Cat Williams told him that this probably would be his outcome. You know what I mean? So it's like, here we go. It's like black women are the problem for Shannon Sharpe. No, he did that to himself. What do we have to do with that? Why are we being named? He has an opinion. We have an opinion. I don't understand why, our opinion is so attacked. He did that to himself.
They tired.
This man said silly.
And so now, because nobody wants them hoes.
You told Harpo to
I
beat
agree.
me.
All they want to do is play with them and trick them off, and then send them out to pasture.
Yeah.
These are the ones that they the ones that used to be the house slaves that used to shave massa, and they used to be out there making sure that they keep the other slaves in line. That's
now, see, this is a black man that has a huge following, and this is how he speaks about black women. And then that is why, I feel like a small majority of black women may very well be what he's saying, but I feel like the majority of black women, take care of their kids, are good wives, sisters, all of that. I just feel like he's been married for 20 years to somebody. So what is his opinion based on? You understand? I really don't know. It's just, how are you married for 20 years and you know what's going on in 2025 in the dating world of black women when you're supposed to be married to somebody? I don't understand it.
You see from older black women, they so bitter, angry. They don't have no understanding. They don't really hold nobody accountable. They own your team till they not. They was with him when Monique had the opportunity to come on the show, and now they against him.
Oh wow!
And I said this before. I'm gonna say it again.
Listen, I never was a fan of Shannon Sharpe. I watched his interview with Cat Williams, and I've never watched anything of his. I'm not a fan, and I didn't even know who he was before Cat Williams, and I don't think anybody gave a shit. Maybe more men watched him or whatever. But I just feel like it's very unfair that, I feel like they blame black women for every problem in the black community. They blame black women, but nobody ever questions, why do black women respond to a black man in the way they do? Because there's a reason why. And they'll say it.